Hey, welcome back. We've got some gear here in from Aerocrafted. When you meet really smart people like Kevin over at Knife Nerdery, it's smart to listen to them. And he was reminded me of how cool the stuff is over at Aerocrafted. And they had a couple things I needed. For instance, these pocket notebooks. I need more of these pocket-sized notebooks, so I grabbed some of those. I guess they partner with these with appointed.co, but you get them for a little bit of a better deal, so that's pretty cool. This company out of DC. I wanted just a bit of a nicer notebook like this, so I got that as well. And then I got some of the gear, and there are a few different things here. So let's get into these. We've got the Sideslip utility knife. What I thought was really cool from Kevin's recent video is all these names are things to do with planes or flying. And then you got the fairing keychain. So these were two items I hadn't yet checked out yet. Let's jump to dessert first and check out the Sideslip. Oh, that's cool. It gives you a little online tutorial how to make that change. It looks like a sticker of the knife there when you change out the blade here. But I've been wanting a utility knife for a bit, and I've been kind of putting it off, but these were pretty interesting based off of Kevin's review, so I thought I would grab one of those. And of course, based off his advice, I grabbed one of these Ultim swap out sliders here. It was so cool how this blade comes out of here. Let me see if I can figure this out. I think you kind of lift up here. Whoops, just push that right into my finger. Make sure not to put your finger right here while you're exiting the blade out the back. But this just sort of slips up out of there like that. I did not do that very elegantly, and will be lucky if I'm not bleeding by the end of this video, apparently. But this can just slip out, and then I'll go ahead and throw in this Ultim version right here, and we'll see what we think. But apparently this is both very smooth and very light, which is both very much up my alley. So this should now, let's see. Now I gotta think about what I did there. This should go in and then come across this way. So boom, just like that. This sort of pushes up on the top there. There we go. And now you've got the Ultim version. Yeah, nice little utility slip knife there. Super minimalist, crazy minimalist pocket clip that like rides right on the blade. That just is wildly light. So that's pretty cool. And I got some extra utility blades. Apparently these are made in the USA, which is pretty neat. I thought that was cool. They're very inexpensive given that fact. And then lastly, let's get into this guy because this looked really cool. This like fairing keychain thing. What's the best way to get this out of here? Does this just pop out? Okay. They're so creative on their packaging. And then there's some how-to and stuff here. Now what was cool from the video that Kevin did is he talked about how this threading is just so good, so smooth. So let me see what I think here. Wow, yeah, it is wildly good. Just super easy to thread that on there, and then just wildly smooth at the end when it comes into a close. This is really nice stuff, and there was something he said that fits in here. What was it? I can't remember, but one of their tools or something fits right in there, which was pretty neat. I don't think it was, oh, was it? No, it can't be the pen. No, the pen can't fit in there, the contrail. What was it? Ah, it's slipping my mind. But something could actually fit in here, and I can't remember what that was exactly, but that was kind of a cool fact that the outer diameter, I think, oh, you know what? Let me go grab it. I have it. It's the bottle opener. Let me grab it. All right, sorry for the wait. I realized I did learn that there was a pause button now for the new version of the recordings, so I could have paused that and saved you a few seconds, but check this out. This is wild. That happens to be an exact fit there. So it like slowly comes out of there. It's pretty funny. If that gets stuck in there, don't ask me how you would actually get it out. And I wouldn't do what I just did, which is that I just pushed it a little bit. You might be, quote, pushing your luck. But that is some fine machining to make those tolerances that close. That's something else. So apparently you can fit like 2 bills in the bigger one and 1 bill in the smaller one. I got this bigger one here. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Who knows what I'm actually going to use it for, but yeah, the threading is really nice, which Kevin talked about in the Knife Nerdery review of all this gear. So yeah, I've been really liking their stuff. Just think they do a pretty fantastic job. This is their little bottle opener. And of course, I've done a bunch of videos where I have their pens on here and stuff, so there's no need to go too deep into those, but I'll pull them out just for the sake of the video really shortly. I really like their poly stuff. I have their brass stuff too, but I really like their poly stuff. It's just super duper light. And I can't remember what Kevin was describing. Is this like woven? There's something woven in here that's just wildly strong but light. So they use some special material to make this stuff here. And yeah, you know, I initially kind of avoided this, their gear. I wasn't blown away by the concept of the mechs, but as you learn about the simplicity and the aero engineering that goes into everything, the more I learned about this brand, the more I really came to really like what they do and the simplicity and the engineering behind all their concepts. Put a refill I really loved in here. Now this is my go-to travel pen, which Kevin said in his video it is for him as well, so it's pretty funny. But you know, it's like at the cost, it's like if I lost it, I wouldn't lose sleep. I wouldn't be happy with it, but I could always buy another one. They're in business, unlike my Smooth Precision Pens gear. And man, they fit the Odo Flash Dry refill, which is my favorite Parker size refill, super well. So there's just a lot to like here for me. And I've ended up with quite a bit of their gear and use it quite a bit, which is pretty funny because initially it wasn't really like my go-to brand, but look at this. I mean, a lot of my EDC stuff is now Aerocrafted. So it really speaks, I think, to the quality and honestly the price and value are just sort of unmatched out there right now. So I've really adopted a ton of their gear, and I imagine if you check it out, you might like some of it as well. So I think that's all for now. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.